What's going on, man? What does $3.9 million get you in Charlotte? I'm about to show you. Just catch me on the other side. Alright, I'm Nasser, aka the Real Estate Duru. I'm not a guru, I'm a duru because I actually do this business, man. Hey, check this out, right? A lot of people always think that's not from this area that the South is cheap. Now, it can be cheaper than some places. The major cities, however, in the South, when I'm saying major cities, Raleigh, Atlanta, Charlotte, North Carolina, Houston, Dallas, you know, the popular cities, including Nashville as well, man. Shout out to them. People assume that it's just cheap. And when I say cheap, meaning, oh, you can just go and get $20,000 and $30,000 houses, and oh, you can get a mansion for $500,000, which at one point in time that was true, but fast forward to the major cities, they cost to be in. The house we're gonna look at today is basically $3.9 million house in a prestigious area in Charlotte. House was built, I want to say, in the 20s. With this house being built in the 20s, it's pretty big for a house being built in the 20s. At one point, this house, this neighborhood has like old money, if that makes sense, like a lot of old money. And what I mean by old money mean that people have money over generational wealth. Neighborhood is so old that previously, before 1968, on the deed there are restrictions that's saying that no color person lived in the house. They can't buy the house. That's what the builder did. And fast forward to those property values skyrocketed, and that does contribute to the wealth gap that we have today, done by government intentionally. But that's not what we're going to get into today's video. We are going to get into touring this $3.9 million house virtually. So if you are looking at my screen over here, you will see this particular house. Now the house, you know, is beautiful. Chimney, beautiful. Nice gray house. Those columns, just beautiful. Looks like money, but doesn't look like $3.9 million. Comment below, like, doesn't look like $3.9 million. Me, I'm gonna say no. You know, but this is what $3.9 million gets you in Charlotte. Now, this particular property is 4,970 square feet, right? So pretty big house. I mean, you know, you round it off, that's 5,000 square feet. You know, you can throw a great party in that, you know, a hell of a shindig in that joint. So with that being said, 5,000 square feet is a lot to live in. I'm a single male living by myself, and I got 1,600 by myself, I believe. So 5,000, you know, that's like 3 of my houses. Pretty big, gigantic house, right? House has 6 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms. What does 8 bathrooms mean for you? Means you can eat all the White Castle you want because you have a lot of bathrooms to choose from. Go ahead and gobble down those gas burgers. Number one. And at this price point, right, what you're gonna notice that they decide to stage a house, even though a hot market. But staging a house, what that means is basically putting the furniture in the property, or someone could live there, but it's nice. But let's just say the house is staged, and they stage the property so it's beautiful. You have a vision, things can go. Because what you'll notice, a lot of buyers just don't have that vision, so you have to do that for them in order for it to sell, okay? In the hot market, I typically don't stage my houses because they sell, because it's a hot market and I have a product. You know, you have the upper hand, so you just make the decision from there if you're gonna stage, if you're not gonna stage. But if you're looking in the master bedroom, is where we're at now, right? It's on the first floor. My master is on the first floor in my house, and I kind of like that, to be honest with you, that I have the convenience of having my master on the first floor. That's something that you like, dude. Would you like your master upstairs? You like on the first floor? How do you feel about that, man? But me, I like the master on the first floor. That doesn't bother me. Beautiful hardwood floors throughout the house, you know, nice. And what I like about the recessed lights, I'm quite sure $3.9 million has a hell of an air conditioner, central air and central heat. However, I just like to throw that fan. You throw that ceiling fan and put that joint on number 2 and fall asleep, man, ain't nothing like it, man. Now we have the master bathroom. And depending on, you know, what you into, 2 to 3 people could fit in that shower, man, you know? So, pretty big shower, a lot of space, you know? And then you have these tubs, which is, I like the tub, and, you know, you're looking at the window, pretty cool. I definitely like the tub right there. That's dope. Probably have to put some blinds on that. You don't want to, you know, stand up and your neighbors see, you know, something they're not supposed to see. But that's the master bathroom, so it's pretty dope. I like it. And now the closet. This is a walk-in closet, obviously. To me, more like a backflip closet. You can do a backflip in that joint, man. You know, matter of fact, you and your man could probably do a backflip in this big joint. But it's a lot of space for that price point. I do expect to have a closet like this with a lot of space for me and my homies. We can do backflips in that joint and just have a good time. You know, all your drawers and everything. You have a room for everything in there. That's a pretty nice closet, man. I would think so, man. Now, so from going from there, like, let's look at the basement, right? And in the basement, that brick wall is mean. Now, this is your basement. The brick wall, they have the hardwood looking tile down there, and the brick wall, which is pretty dope. So, you know, check out that brick wall, man. And I like that a lot, man. They left that exposed, man. That's a cool look. And then if you're looking at the next slide with the little tunnel in that joint, man, those light fixtures are dope, man. I like those. Now let's get into the lounging area of the basement. And if you're looking at recessed lights, the recessed lights, you know, those make it look extremely modern. So I'm glad they, you know, they picked that. You know, that's a nice little choice. So with the recessed lighting, that's pretty dope. I mean, down there, you can just have like your party down there, like everybody go downstairs. Nobody will need to go upstairs. Just keep it downstairs and you can have a good time. I actually know somebody who has a setup like this, and you know, he has Super Bowl parties and all of it's downstairs, and it's really cool. So, you know, you get to mix and mingle. Now we go to the next joint. What we got here? Woo! Okay, you got the little, you know, bar area. All right, the bar area with the little sink down there. Okay, yo, imagine being like 16 and you invite your homies over. Like, you already know y'all gonna play Madden. Y'all got the sink, you know, right there, your drinks and everything. This joint hard, man. This joint hard. I like that. I like that. I personally, I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke. I just say no. But to each his own, and I like that look. That's dope. I would probably have water, apple juice, orange juice, and definitely that lime green Gatorade in that joint, man. Now, if you are looking at what we have here, so we're currently downstairs. As you see the stairs, pretty dope. That staircase work is pretty cool. You see the finishes and the moldings that they have, which is pretty cool, and I expect that in a multi-million-dollar house. And so I really can't say anything bad or I would improve anything like that. That's a nice little opening section. So if you go to the next room, what do we have here? Now this is your living room and the fireplace. I like that. Notice they have recessed lights, and they did a light for the center of attention. It looks like something black, but that's cool. That's hard. And if you're looking at it from another angle, at the next picture, you got your TV. You can see outdoors. A lot of lighting. And whenever you are rehabbing a house, you always want to have good lighting coming in, because light makes the room bigger. And you know, light just puts you in a good mood when the natural light just comes in like that, because it's beautiful, because you want to be able to see everything, and you know, that fresh paint. So that's hard right there. Now we're getting to the kitchen. Eating kitchen. The eating kitchen actually can sit 5 people. When y'all grew up, did y'all grow up eating family dinner like together, or did y'all just take your food and go to your room? Like we just took our food and just went to our room, and one thing we had to do was definitely bring our plates downstairs, or we were subject to beatings. Back in the 90s, you can get beatings. It was legal. So right here, you got the eat-in kitchen joint, which I prefer eat-in kitchens rather than a dining room. The reason why is because they're just convenient, more modern. You know, we just sit there, eat, boop, 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 entertain ourselves. There's an open floor plan, so you can see into the living room, which is dope. And here is another angle. This is a gas stove, obviously. Gas, they're better, but that window over that stove, that's hard. That's hard. I ain't saying I'm gonna get this $3.9 million house, but what I am saying that this joint hard, bro. With that window over there, all that light, come on, man. You gonna tell me when y'all don't clean y'all kitchen and you open up the blinds and clean your kitchen, you don't feel a little better? Like, yo, or you cooking and on Sunday morning you open up that joint, yo, the sun beaming sleeping in, you looking out the light. I like the nice white basic. Looks like a quartz countertop. I like that. That's cool. Those are commercial grade appliances. At a house 3.9 million, I kind of expect commercial grade appliances. And just to give you an idea of commercial grade appliances, the cost, like on the starter cost for commercial grade appliances, you're looking probably at $30,000 or so just on the starter cost. But yeah, the $3.9 million house, I definitely better have commercial grade appliances. Now we have another room in the house. Now I like how they flexed that gray, how they did the molding and everything with that gray. That joint is hard. Nice little centerpiece for the light, which is cool. And then you got the desk, so you could pretty much use this as an office because the house costs $3.9 million. So they're just gonna give you room. In this room, we're just gonna call this room the office because it's a desk in there, and that's probably what I would make it is the office. And me personally, in my office, I don't have a TV in there because I need to just focus and grind. So this room is cool, and that gray is hard. All right, next is the dining room. Like with the dining room, okay, it's cool, you know, but it's kind of old school. But with 3.9 million, I better have an eat-in kitchen in the dining area. I better have both for 3.9, and they're giving me both. So you know they're doing the right thing, like Spike Lee. With that being said, with this particular room in the property, you have your options. Do I want to eat in the kitchen? Do you want to eat in the dining room? You got your mother-in-law, father-in-law over, and you just trying to be fancy, knowing you like to eat in the kitchen, but you just gonna eat in the dining room because you fancy like that. You trying to show them you got some different options. This the joint right here. You know what I mean? This joint hard, bro. All right, so let's go. What we got next? The backyard. And with the backyard, obviously you got the pool. If there was no pools, I would probably try to fight the listing agent or something. But alright, so cool. 3.9 million. Like with this pool, very modern. It's dope. Nice little view. It's gated in, which at that price point, it better be gated in. I shouldn't have to spend money for a gate, but it's gated in. And you look to your right, you look to your left, you see more beautiful houses in the neighborhood. Nice little scenery. That grass, if I had to guess, I would say it was turf. You know, it's turf. Looks nice, or it's very well manicured. I love what they did as far as the cement blocks for the, you know, walking around and all that. The pavers, I'm sorry, you know, that's dope what they did. They got the square pavers you walk through. Yeah, and we look at the pool from a different angle. You see you got that jacuzzi, dog. The jacuzzi, like, so in Charlotte we get mild winters, right? We get mild winters, barely get snow. When they hear about snow, everything shut down. So here, but this joint here, when my Hornets, you know, when they let me down, it's like October and it's still warm outside, you know, they let me down, they lose a game or something like that, I could just go into the jacuzzi and just ease my mind, you know. Shout out to the Charlotte Hornets. We gonna beat something one day. But that's basically the house. Just to, you know, recap everything, man. The exact price is 3.85. You might as well round it off to 3.9, whatever, but like 3.85 for the property. This property, 4,970 square feet. You got 6 bedrooms. And you got 8 bathrooms. All the White Castle you need, because you got all the bathrooms you gonna need. All right. Yeah, I like it. But tell me what you think. Like 3.85, 3.9, whatever. Like, is this something you like? When you get Charlotte, did you expect to get more bang for your buck at that price point? Let me know. Like, comment below, man. Just make sure you comment below and let me know what you think of this property, man. Is it dope or is it trash can? You know, put the little trash can emoji there. And please make sure you subscribe to the channel. I wish you much success in your life and in your business. Peace.